We start a new topic of economics known as long run cost curve. Basically, the first question arises that what is long run cost? What is long run production? So we studied bit by bit by starting with short run production. As we all know, in short run production we have limited time. We have limited time and two factors, that is fixed factor and variable factor. As we all know, for further increasement in our production in short-term production, we can only change variable factor. We can't change the fixed factor. While in the case of return to scale, we have long run production. That means we have much time. We can change any factor we want. We can change as a production site, techniques, whatever we want to change. And one thing is clearly states in long run production, that no cost known as fixed cost. That means there is no cost, means there is no fixed cost, there is no other cost. All costs are variable here in the case of long run. So basically there is only one cost, that is variable cost. And in variable cost we study two costs, AC and MC. AC means average cost and MC means marginal cost. So starts AC and MC. Let's begin with a short run average cost curve. In this we draw x-axis cost, and in y-axis cost, and in x-axis output. So this is basically graph of short run average cost. And in this graph, this point indicates that it is the most favorable point of this production. As in this point we have much production and we have low cost. So this point in this graph is known as most favorable point or most profitable point. As we discuss what long run average cost, that is nothing but the summation of all short run curves, that is all summation of all SAC. Basically it is states as in LSC, means long run average cost. Producer has time to vary all factors of production so that he has the most profitable size of the plant and the best proportion of fixed and variable factor for any given output. That means the producer have much time. He can change every factor for most profitable size, for most profitable production. That is now as we all know, what is LSC. That is basically the summation of all SAC. So I draw some SAE curve, that SAE C1 to C2, C3, C4, C5, and by joining the most favorable point of these curves, these short run curves, we get LSC, means long run average cost curve. In this we get this point. This point is known as equilibrium point. Why? Because in this point we have much production with low cost, and as YQ3 point is equilibrium point. Why not Q1? As we can see that in Q1 point the cost is greater than production. Cost is greater and production is less. But as compared to Q3 point as compared to Q1 point, Q3 has mass production and its cost is that's only, as we can see is the graph. So this point is also known as the equilibrium point, or we can state as most profitable, most preferable point for our production, for our for the beneficial of a producer goods. This curve is basically on average cost, but there is nothing different between average cost curve and marginal cost curve. They are basically same. As in marginal cost curve, the graph is also the same. In marginal curve cost, we are also we get summation of all SMC, means short run marginal cost, and we basically get this point, this graph as well. And the most important point in this point can be discussed here, that this point in graph are known as constant return to scale. Constant return to scale, as you can see, the variable labor and capital and production all are constant, with all have same proportion, and this is known as decrease return of constant return to scale, sorry, and this known as increase return to scale. I think I'm wrong. I think whatever. That's it from my side.